Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? Behind me, you'll see this disaster. That was intended to be my workstation, and it did function as a workstation for quite a while. But it was intended to be a guitar workstation, and now it has kind of become this whole mess of a shelf. But I have the solution right here. These glorious cubes are going to replace all of this. The cubes used to be here, but now we just got these two shelves, and it looks so much cleaner. The cubes always housed all of Amy's knickknacks, but they're deep and they're stacked, so they got dark and you couldn't really see behind them, and stuff kind of just got buried in there. So it looks so much cleaner like this, and I really like this ladder shelf. But now we start by clearing all of the stuff off of this shelf and disassembling it. It is constructed almost solely out of scrap plywood that my neighbor gave me when he was remodeling his house. I don't like to waste. I like to recycle, and why build when you can buy, especially when you need to have something kind of custom, but it served its purpose, and I honestly have never been 100% satisfied with it, so it's about to go. It's going to be a pain. Let's get started. Now I get to take it all the way apart. Apparently I nailed that down. I thought I just lightly glued it. Well, the hardest part, I think, is over. Taking that thing apart was such a pain. And I definitely should have wore some shoes. I didn't step on any nails, but there's like nails and staples on the ground now. So I got lucky, but it didn't work smart. Taking it apart, I remember how much of a pain that was to put together. So I'm glad it's gone. I was never satisfied with it. It was all scrap material. But definitely served its purpose. I'm dying. I did not anticipate getting this sweaty. Now to figure out how I'm going to stack all of these, make it look cool, make it utilitarian, and be able to put the TV on top. This part is going to take a while. Alright, this is where we stand as of right now. This is actually most of the stuff that was on the old shelf. I knew going in that this setup was going to have less space, but I'm surprised at how much I fit. And there's actually one left. I couldn't stack them all the way wide, and Amy still has some of her stuff in there. So I'm going to put that somewhere, just don't know where yet. But we're not done with this little tour. Keyboard got moved over here with the suitcase drum. And this little guy here used to be mounted on the side of the old shelf, but I'm going to hit stuff with it, put it up here, but I'm going to paint it white first. So we're not done. I might have a little bit of sunlight left. I'm going to go and try to get one quick coat of paint on this. Hopefully get the second coat on tomorrow before work, and then mount it tomorrow after work. So, we're going to put this on pause and finish up tomorrow. This did not come out nearly as white as I wanted it to. It's very soft and very brown, so it just kept absorbing the paint. This is probably one entire bottle of white spray paint, but it's going to go right about here. I'm going to hang a bunch of the cables and wires and the other stuff, miscellaneous things like GoPro harnesses. My new gear setup. Probably get moved around a little bit. I actually have one more of these cubes left, but can't really go any further this way. I don't want to block the radiator. So trying to figure out where that one's gonna go, but I'm pretty happy with it. Got just about everything that was worth keeping back either on these shelves, on this little piece of pegboard here. There's a few little odds and ends that are still in the other room. Most of it's just kind of little things that I could throw out, but I might need because I have a little bit of pack rat in me. And by a little bit, I mean I'm a pack rat. I like to hoard things until I absolutely know there's no use for them, and then I throw them out, and then 2 weeks later, I find a use for it. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this whole thing up now, because I'm tired. These contacts are dry and itching my eyes. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notifications when I post a new video. Good night.
Bye.